Everybody, welcome back. It's been a little bit without Super Auto Pets. What happened? My daughter's daycare had a bunch of illness run through, so the daycare was closed. As soon as it opened back up, my daughter got sick from the daycare, so she was out of daycare for like a week. And as soon as she got healed, I got sick, which is where we've been at for 4 days. But I'm feeling a lot better today. Yesterday and the day before, I could not even talk. That being said, I have played like 100 weekly runs because I didn't have anything else to do, quite frankly. Now, how my performance has been? I'll be Lord of the Noobs. If anything, my performances have been worse the more I've played. And I think that that's a byproduct of the fact that I care about them less the more I do. You know, it's like a supply and command sort of thing. Still got it. Anyway, it feels good to be back. Feels good to have some me time to record some videos. Don't do me like this, man. Don't do, you really, it's my first video back. I gotta make a good, you know, first impression. Starting off on the wrong foot, being that the lowest level of HP we could plausibly be at so far. How about a level? How about a level? How about some meat on a pill bug? How about a level on a pill bug? This will later be played in courts, and the judge will use it as modus operandi for getting me committed to a mental institution. He'll say, "Sir, you realize you're not saying words that make any sense. You realize no human being could be expected to understand what you mean based on the words that are coming out of your mouth." At which point I will quote Rush Hour 2, and he probably won't be a big fan of that. He probably won't be a big fan of that at all. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start juicing up a large Emperor Tamarin. The meta this week, for the most part, I would say, it's very scaling heavy, which, as boring as it can be, tends to be the kind of weeklies that I perform the best on. Scale up a rhino, scale up a hippo, scale up a lionfish. If you can do that, you're in good hands. And you know what? A little lasagna never hurt if you want to scale up. Just ask my mother-in-law. I don't know what that's supposed to... I held my own stomach when I said it. The joke was my mother-in-law's cooking the lasagna, but she doesn't really cook lasagna. She cooks a lot of Korean food. It's tasty, don't get me wrong. It's a little leaner, though, it's for the most part. I'm going to go with this as well. You got the croissant to justify it. I don't really know where I was going with that. It's taking a little while for the dialogue centers to get back, you know, firing on all cylinders. Or at least as many cylinders as I have, which I guess would still be all. I'm not a big cylinder guy. I don't know cars that well. Or shapes, for that matter. It's not amazing right now. But I would say, in spite of not being amazed, I would say we're still chilling, because in particular, this Tamarin could be such a force multiplier for us if we can get it to level 2 and then sell it into possibly a rhino, or possibly a hippo, but a rhino would really be the dream. We gotta get it moving pretty quick. Okay, we can run monkey and then keep feeding the Tamarin. This being a hippo would go insane. A lion? I don't think it's quite strong enough for a scorpion. I do think like a lion would go crazy for like a little bit. Let's give it a try. Roll once, sell, buy. The problem is we're stuck with the lion at this point. So what the heck are we gonna do? I guess you could just you could ride the lion. Oh, he's not even the, oh, because the monkey's the same level. No! Okay, I know we got lucky. You sell the monkey and replace it with something better. Get lasagna. When you hit 50-50, or like good stats, we roll in another creature anyway. We're not gated forever. We're only gated until your stats become high enough to not matter as much anymore. Brother, can you help me out here? Why don't you take a potato? I don't want you to get hit by like a lionfish attack. You're a lion. You shouldn't be dying to a lionfish. I think 10 seems implausible, but I do think that we're going to roll for like a little bit. So we could run a hippo. Yes, I think we should run a hippo. Like this. It's a little crazy. It's definitely a little crazy. Keep your stats pumping as high as possible. We don't want the extra giraffes. It's a little too expensive for me. Now, the point of the... let's go. We're saved. The point of the eggplant is just to, like, be annoying. That's why I support it. More lasagna, please. More chocolate, please. No pill bugs. We actually, I think we do like the idea of selling you, running a donkey. Ideally, this will push enemy scalers to the front and our hippo can feast. And then give your donkey some support in the form of a potato. It's a very atypical squad for me here, don't get me wrong. My hippo! Huge. Did you see the potato, bro? We only drew, but did you see the efficacy of the potato? That's good eats right there. Speaking of which, you ever tried pizza? It's pretty tasty. Many people are saying it. We can't run anything else yet. I still feel like this is the right way to play it, but 150-50, essentially, it's not going to keep us going all that long. It'll get us to respectability, and I'm kind of happy with the creative part of the team, but we need a little more, without a doubt. Also, I'm playing so fast. I'm sorry. It's the first time in a couple of days that my brain has been working appropriately. Huge. Or at least appropriately doesn't necessarily mean good. It just means up to its previous standard. Which, as you know, your mileage may vary. We don't really need... Well, no, we don't really need another lion. It doesn't really make sense. It's still, just trust me, round 13, the kinds of teams that I've seen in this weekly so far, I'm very skeptical of our chances of getting to 10. But we are kind of quirked up with it. I can't deny that. And that always adds a little extra wrinkle. I don't think the tigers make sense. I mean, the problem is, as soon as I add this, we lose like 25-25 on you. So it's got to be a really, really good ad, and I don't think Tiger Hippo does enough. I don't think Scorpion does enough. What I would love to do, yeah, I think combining you makes a lot of sense. I still don't think Snake does it. I need like a penguin to be a like a lower quality scaler. This is a weird one, but just work with me. Pray we don't go up against any enemy hippos. A hawk could be pretty good too, just for some damage. I feel like the slug enables the donkey to get more triggers off, which makes our lion and our hippo better in the future. But obviously, wait, what have we done? The man is a genius at being an idiot. We quirked it up too much. You gotta go too. You come out, you get a steak. We don't need another donkey. Why don't you take this? Oh, brother. You know what? I don't know about this one. I feel like I put a clamp on our upper maximum as soon as I took that lion. But maybe... No. In fact, I think I screwed us up with too many donkey triggers. 7's not that bad, but we could do better. 2 cockroaches round 1. This is beautiful. We're going to lose round 1. We're going to do great on round 2, which means I can afford to take a pill bug, in my opinion. I'll be like a cliche pants, you know, like jeans. I'm thinking of jeans. Cliche doesn't mean bad, necessarily. Nothing wrong with a nice pair of jeans. Yes. 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 It just makes sense. There is Bison potential this week, but level 3 Cockroach is kind of like, it doesn't get the people going. It doesn't get you excited. It's not Transformers 1. People were coming out into the theaters in the droves. It's like Transformers 6, and you're like, doesn't even have Sam Witwicky in it anymore? What's the point? Maybe there was no point all along, or maybe the point was always that it was just transforming robots. I don't know. I won't speak for you. I won't put words in your mouth. That's for you to know and me to find out. Scale everybody's HP like crazy, or at least scale some of their HPs like crazy, and then hot swap them with the lollipop, bro. Hot swap them with the lollipop. And then scale their HP even more. I think we got it all figured out. I think we're putting the system on trial. I'm going to go crazy. I actually think the Stork can be better late game, so I wanted to get the 1 extra HP out of the pill bug. I knew I was sick. I didn't know I was sick with it. That's a good team. That's a big frilled dragon there. That's an awfully... I don't know. I can't make the Eminem joke work right now. Just bear with me, okay? Take some of this. Take some of this. I didn't want any of the other garbage. It's interesting to give you broccoli. You'll scale your HP so much, but then you'll get the attack back next turn anyway. It's an interesting idea, broccoli cockroach. Sounds like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Basically, because it has the same cadence as Licorice Pizza, I guess nothing else. It doesn't really sound that much like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie now that I think about it, but I appreciate your support nonetheless. I don't think the Pillbug needs to level. It had its chance. That dream, there's that dream den. Give me an anteater. Starting next round, I will be purchasing you, selling you, buying you. I don't know if we need the second one. The second one might be overkill. By the way, I appreciate the well wishes. It was a routine illness, nothing crazy. It's weird being, you know, and I hesitate to even say this, it's not a humble brag. It's just calling the situation as it stands. It's weird being in the public eye and getting sick. Because you get a lot of people in the middle who are like, take your time, get well soon. Then you get a lot of people at the fringes who are like, I don't care if your voice doesn't work, you should stream anyway. I don't care if you're neuron divergent, I need you to go to war. And then you got a lot of people who are like, if you need to take the whole month off, do it. You know, like we support you. Make sure you go to the hospital, fly overseas and get private medical treatment if they're not treating you in time where you live. And I'm like, brother, I think it was just, I don't know. One of the 19,000 different illnesses that gives you coughing, sneezing, sore throat, headache, tiredness, fever. Like, I think if you plug all that into WebMD, it's like you might as well have just generated a blank search query. I'm just chilling. Don't even worry. Don't even sweat it. You got nothing to worry about. I'm back and better than ever. Citation needed. I like our team. It's not perfect. It's a team that's still, you know, it's on the move. But it has some positive elements. A Stork is good. This could work with a Turkey Shark team. At some point, honestly, you haven't done enough for us. If we're going to scale, forget about getting 1-1 from a penguin. I would rather just take a sniper and then hopefully get like dragons or something later. Those are the real scalers. Those are the real heroes. You can definitely, because I've done it, you can make a Husky team work. But I'm too locked into units that already have food on them, I think. I think we match well with sniping teams, and the scaling teams have not gotten online yet. They're sleeping in, like the Postal Service. Not the people who deliver the mail, obviously, that they're up rain or shine, sleet or snow, etc., etc. I mean, like the bands, the Postal Service. Maybe you've heard of them. Now, here's where we're kind of committing. Are we committing to a A spawning team? A spawning team versus a meta that... You piece of junk. That is we won! That runs so many hippos and so many rhinos is very scary to me. But maybe that just means we put our strong units at the front. And the little spawners at the back. I hate to say it, brother. I think it's time for you to go. And I appreciate what you've done for me, but it's time to move on from it a little bit here. We have none scaling. That's really bad. We base a draw is essentially a loss for us right now. So we got to get this show on the road. Not even sweating it. Not even sweating. It wasn't a doubt in my mind. Storka. Thank you so much. Imagine if you spat out... I'm trying to think. From the previous shop tier, what would be a good tier 5? The best thing for us might be like if you spat out a wolf that then spat out a pig. We would get like crazy payment on our out of our snake. Crocodile, that is not what I asked for. It's also like the highest scaling team I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a very good team for round 11. I mean, no disrespect. Okay. I think that there's... If we win this round, we'll probably ride it out. If we lose this round, sell Orca, sell Cockroach, go Dragon and Ant, and scale the rest of your team. The rest of your team is not cooked. The Cockroach and the Orca might be cooked. We got contingency plans. Bro, forget the seahorse, man. You screwed me. No, you didn't. Okay, try to make the crazy team work. I'm sorry, Dragon. Trust me, we'll use you at some point. I always do. I could... We've got to win with a Cockroach. Yeah, definitely. No win with the Bulldog is still kind of crazy. It is tempting to sell you and go like Tiger Snake. Just something to just peek out our heads over the edge. Please stop shuffling my stuff around. Spawn the best units of all time. The best units of all time. That was not even close. I need Orca spitting out an eagle, spitting out an Orca, spitting out an eagle. Ad nauseum, ad infinitum, please. That's Latin for Emma forever ago. I should have stuck with my instincts, brother. No, we're chilling. Never mind. We're totally fine. He's still got it. You see that? He was inflicted with simultaneous tuberculosis and pneumonia, and he still got the dub. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT of mid-range Super Auto Pets players who also stream while playing it. You know what? I'm high on my own supply, brother. Let's try to make this Bulldog work. Overpowered. How about a miffed poser? How about an erudite hemomancer? A ghoul. You know what I'm talking about? Almost never. Understandable. Have a good day. That's the squad. Forget about you, Otter. Welcome back, Otter. How about welcome back to not being on the team long term, because I don't really see a place for you here in Sparkle Motion. You know what I'm saying? Donnie Darko? Nobody knows. Okay, if we're going to make Bulldog work, I think the most likely way for it to happen is probably level 3 Bulldog that gives us a Bison and then lean on the Bison as long as possible. Not to a guinea pig wearing a tartan hat, man. Come on. He's cute as a button. When he laughs, his belly rolls like a bowl full of jelly. Come on, to that guy? I lost again. I'm starting to see why the Bulldog win is difficult. If only you did anything. You know what? You take some scaling. I get that it really only affects your attack for 1 round, but like... Not 1 round, but like 1 attack per round. But like, we need something here. You're the unit that I'm staking my claim on. 11, 10. We basically need to get a Bison out of it. Otherwise, we might be dead before it even gets started here. Bro, the Bulldog is so horrible. I'm scaling it. There's no reason for it to be scaled. Because as soon as it gets attacked, it loses all of its attack. It's horrific. I mean, we're kind of stuck now. We got to keep it going. Keep scaling it, sure. Stop running such tanky units up at the front. Run some garbage up at the front, please. There's no way we win. In fact, we definitely lose. We're cooked, man. This is like, it's no shot. Take some lasagna. I mean, at this point, it's like, I can do bad all by my darn self. And I think we're proving that today. It's been an honor. A captain always goes down with the ship. It's horrible. I owe you one more, in my opinion, because that was so bad. Is the Bulldog like a joke? It doesn't make sense. You have to, if you're going to get a Bulldog win, you have to not focus on its stats then. I guess giving stats to the Bulldog is fool's gold. How about a comedic Joker? Or as I call him, the Joker? How's that for some Joker energy? Whatever, 2 seahorse user. You would never catch me using 2 seahorses. The optimum number of seahorses, 1 seahorse. I would like to apologize for my words in the past. I previously have said some things that were said rashly, under the influence predominantly of emotion rather than reason and logic. Everybody makes mistakes. He's washed. It's only Wednesday. We shouldn't... Wait, don't get down on yourself. We got a 10-piece in this very video. Take some of this. I don't think it's a Shrimp Weekly. Seahorse kind of going crazy with it. The Seahorse is like, I actually have come to think of it as one of the best tier 1 units. Because it's one of the only... this frilled dragon spam is making me thirsty, man. It's got 17 feint triggers on one team on round 3. I'll take it early. What I was going to say... the Seahorse, for me, has become like an elevated unit in terms of its quality. Because it's one of the only tier 1 units whose battle effect actually can be relevant in the late game. Like, it's a 2-3, right? It's a 2-3, not a 3-2. So his stats are really good for a tier 1, or at least good enough. But then, like, every other tier 1 has an impact of near 0 in the final round, unless, like, a mosquito shoots a melon armor or something like that. But you pushing, like, a shark 2 or 3 spaces forward can completely change the game. Even if it's not a shark, just moving the units around, your hippo feasts a little bit more or something. It makes a big difference. I need more. That's fine, but I need more. It's a little basic, hold the how-to, but I do like an anteater decently. We put our hopes in Blast Hard Cheese, and we put our hopes in the Tamarin Hippo/Rhino spam. Hold. It's so holdable, they just called me Caulfield. Yes. Yes, easy round. Just take some meat, bro. Even just getting like a... because we need the Tamarin to level up to level 2 for it to really be super useful. But getting like an extra double-digit amount of stat points, you piece of junk. On a base Hippo or Rhino can go crazy. Help me. Help me. Give me something good. Shork me? I have to think about it. I do think hippo's better, but here's the thing. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why can't we have both? Get this going. You should not be at the front. That's my mistake. Took me longer to notice than it should have, but probably shorter than some of you thought it would take me. They're running the same squad, bro. It's the same team. Does nobody see how ridiculous this is? Let's go! I'll take my draw. I guess it's the same team. It's only fair. Same wins, same team, same losses. We need a chocolate or another tamarind for you. You're gone. You come on out. I love it. This is a pivotal moment for us. Next round starts the chocolate possibilities. Is that what got spat out of the stork? I feel like I almost got scammed there. Never mind, I didn't even need the shark. I didn't get scammed at all. They got scammed. Another hippo. We gotta keep. Forget about the slug. Give me a chocolate, bro. Like, it's getting a little silly here. I gotta get rid of this tamarind. I could have been buffing the hippo this whole time. With what? That's a good question, but... how about, don't worry about it. Loser says what? What? No, I'm the loser. Okay, this is the moment of truth. Almost made a terrible mistake right there. It's perfect. As long as you ignore the fact that we're straddling between two different archetypes, spawning and scaling, both of which we got into way too late. This is bad. Joke's on me. It's actually better for me when you kill my units. No, it's so much worse. Well, at least we made it to round 10. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya!